Update on Foodie Beauty in Syria. Health concerns. What? Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Foodie Beauty in Syria, update. Thank you, Spirit. Several of you have reached out to me asking me about this. So this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, this video and its contents are for entertainment purposes only. Tarot readings are intuitive interpretations and should not be considered a substitute for legal, financial, medical, or mental health advice. Viewer discretion is advice. I don't know why, but Spirit's like, if you can't stand the heat, then get out the kitchen. Whatever. Okay, when it comes to Foodie Beauty, and I feel like I've said that to her before, in fact, in regards to Syria and the update on it, there's an energy of her still trying to be a strong pillar, strong post to her detriment and to her demise. She's trying to prove love and loyalty to her detriment and to her demise. There's anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. There's also this energy of her wanting to clear, cancel, and release that, but she can't see the bigger picture, right? All she can see is that she's putting all her fire, her force, her passion, her focus into this relationship or partnership or business relationship. So Spirit is acknowledging this could include family, friend, foe, business partner, romantic relationship. I don't know why, but I'm getting the energy of picking up on her family, so I'll do that in just a second. Just like what their idea is or their energy around her being in Syria at this time wants to come through, and we'll respect that. Just let me get through this thought process as well. To her detriment, to her demise, Spirit is acknowledging even that has lipstick on a pig. You know, it's like trying to make shit look like sugar. It's never gonna work. Spirit says that there's this energy of her not listening to her higher intuitive self, and she's not rooted and grounded, meaning she's not maintaining authenticity. She's not being genuine. Her blessings are going right over her head because she's not in alignment with her higher self, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's this energy of her throat chakra acknowledging that the heart chakra has imbalances and or delays. So matters of the heart are really, really, really critical for her, and it just always comes up that she needs to seek some type of medical assistance ASAP. There's this energy of not just like heart, but heat. Like the comment said, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. There's this energy of sweltering. There's this energy of just being very like hot. And I know she's a fire sign, passionate but yet chaotic in the area of business, but also in the area of passion. But there's just like overheating, if that makes sense. I don't know what the proper medical term is. But Spirit is acknowledging, you know, there's artificiality, denial, cover-up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and she needs to take a closer look, not just into her health, but why she believes in her mind that this ain't shit, it's sugar. You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say? But anyway, that's her business. Spirit is acknowledging this is the windy road that she has chosen, and at any moment she can get off of this windy path if she chooses. I don't know, but there's this message of solemn. There's this message of regret. There's this message of like something's going to happen rather. It's not going to be good. It's just not going to be good. I don't know why, but Spirit wants me to say omen. So she needs, and I'm seeing black. So that's her business. Spirit is acknowledging this is the windy road that she's chosen, and at any moment she can get on a more straight and narrow path if she chooses. Thank you, Spirit. Her choices are a direct reflection of what she believes she deserves. If she believes that she deserves something different, then she will. Spirit says she would have, but she didn't. And there's also this thing like she can't. Right? Like you can't even do it. And I don't understand what that's about either. But that's her business. Four cards want to come out this time. Spirit's acknowledging there's a nuisance in her energy, nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloader, and an opportunist. And that is communicating that this creates imbalances in her root chakra, which creates overall misalignment, but also that she's not rooted, she's not grounded, she's not maintaining authenticity, she's not being genuine. And so everything that she attracts is disingenuous, it's inauthentic, because you yourself aren't being authentic. It's a fraud. And so the things that you are connecting with, they're not connecting with who you really are, because you're putting on a show, right? Spirit is acknowledging that there's a storm coming, if it hasn't come already. And this is to put her in alignment, but it's going to uproot and blow all this shit over. It's going to knock all this shit off the table. Seriously. Strong momentum, sudden change, necessary shakeup with transformation, and she's going to see the silver lining and get herself together, because there's misalignment. Or she could look at it as chaos and it'll be what? Chaotic. But remember, every seed you sow, so shall you reap. Spirit says that this is going to cause her to want to point fingers and shift blame. It's your fault. No, it's your fault. There's sexual energy, creative energy, and or emotional energy. And there's a throat chakra being suppressed that it can't speak in reference to what is ailing her. That has to do with passion for people, business, family, friend, or foe. This is energy of suffering, fool, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, reading between the lines. But it goes back to her, though. It's like you want to blame the whole world, but you have forgotten that you are the master. That you're the main character in your story. Like, seriously, and Spirit's acknowledging that you're hiding behind your higher intuitive self because of your choices. Your choices are not rooted. They're not grounded. And it's multifaceted. It's juggling and jumbling. And so there's this energy of guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean. Apology, integrity is needed. And people are watching you and they're saying, oop, told you so. Oh, well. Now, how does her mother feel about her move to Syria? How does her mother feel? Mother's energy is coming in strong. So, on one hand, mother is saying, listen, I told you so. Totally content with the crazy eyes. Well, that just deals my pickle. It's a yes. Success, wishes granted, mastery, joyous resolution. There's also an energy of her acknowledging you should have walked away from this a long time ago. Higher intuitively, she knew it wasn't going to work, but she did it anyway. The heart chakra is overwhelmed, overconsumed. It's burdened. It's weighed down with sexual energy, emotional energy, creative energy, and her choices. So the mother is acknowledging that she already knew that it wasn't going to work out because of her child's, desire to hold all of these things, to have all these things, which creates a lot of emotion, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, wanting to clear, cancel, release that to manifest the life that she does want. Could also include a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio sign. Spirit's again saying she should have walked away from this a long time ago, saying no thank you, walk away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, and strength. Okay. Also acknowledging that God doesn't like ugly. There's nastiness, class, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge in her energy field. And that she keeps trying to figure out different ways to do things, different ways to find some form of direction away from this anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, and in seek of fulfillment, enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passionate projects, and doing her. But she always just ends up in this space where she's throwing 3 sheets to the wind. 3 is significant, of which Spirit is watching her and listening. When I say her, I'm speaking in reference to Foodie. This is mother's energy, her mother's energy in regards to her daughter being in Syria. A swirl of communication, all this trying to distract herself from her environment with beverage and or music. Spirit says food. Thank you, Spirit. We do see white here, acknowledging at the heart of it she wants peace, and there's a candle being lit, acknowledging that there's this, cry out for assistance and or guidance, but she's not rooted, she's not grounded, so it's falling on deaf ears. Even if the universe tried to assist her at this point, it's such a high vibrational energy, she's not in alignment with it. That's her business. Heart chakra has imbalances and or delays, which creates total misalignment. This could affect her finances, her boundaries, feeling like she's standing on a firm foundation or not. It affects it. So it feels like she's building her home on sinking sand, and that she has egg on her face. At the heart of it, she wants peace, but her actions do not speak louder than her words. And finally, lastly, her mother's energy is acknowledging this is the windy road that she has chosen, and at any moment she can get off of this windy path and get on a more straight and narrow path, but that would need to be her choice. Foodie Beauty, Chantal, Syria update. Well, it's a trick. A scheme to deceive you. Deception, gaslighting, manipulation. Wow. Elimination of evil. Wow. Wow. Spirit guides are shielding her, but they can't hide what you already know. Her spiritual guides are trying to shield her, but they can't hide what you already know. Wow. And what is that? 2 bodies, 1 soul, pure love. That is black magic. And so whoever's doing it, to be with the other, to be around the other, to quote unquote show pure love, it is black magic. And I've said that before. You know, that's her business. Like, this is a financial partnership, a gift for a secret, a message, a small amount of money given or received, writing, inventing, designing, intelligence, creative genius, a relationship with boundaries, though. Wow. Eating, cooking, kitchen, a connection. Okay. Money card, rewards, pay raise. Wealth, affair, psychic clairvoyance, earn success, rewards for past efforts and hard work, recognition. Infidelity can indicate lying. Attraction, but all one way. So this is not 2 ways. This is one. Someone has a sexual animal magnetism. Social, not want to be alone. Happy children, and that's interesting. Spirit says that there is some furniture, appliances, and financial setbacks because of furniture and appliances. There's a court case. There's instability, unforeseen circumstances, shopping, and even involving jewelry. Spirit says that these issues are going to get a little crazier. People are working together 3 years or 3 months or even 3 days. Something is getting ready to happen. Something is going to develop. People are going to work together to create something, to sow something, to grow something. But this is black. The card is black. So this is going to affect her negatively. That's her business. Message to Foodie Beauty. Update in Syria. Spirit says autopilot in reverse. Now is the time to address the big picture. Ask yourself what's next. No more daydreaming. It is time to take action. Do you feel misplaced because you're unsure of yourself, or are you overlooking your gifts? No more reasoning back and forth with spirit. You are a radical being, a free soul. It's time to behave like one. It's time to wake up from this daydream. Air sign energy in reverse. It's time to snap out of it. Or not. Update in Syria. Spirit says no. You're not able to proceed. And there's closed negotiations. This is not going to work. Spirit is also saying no. It's like oil and water. Separate lives drift apart. Spirit is saying no. The bridge is frail. Crossing is risky. 3 no's in a row. That's your business, though. That's your business. Syria update. It's going to be kind of hard to have a resolution if you're not willing to face the moon and face what is happening. It feels like you're resistant to whatever is done in the dark coming to the light. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolution doesn't always happen in the ways we hope or want, but being able to move forward as a fresh start always brings relief. Wow. Update. Foodie Beauty in Syria. Another moon card. Another moon card in reverse. Interesting. Not wanting to face one's truth, huh? Too much analyzing is getting you nowhere. Stop overthinking things. You may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? Step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life, water sign. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes. How will you learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep? On the moonlit pathways, you can discover love and truth and wondrous things. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Go play, have fun, stay open, and trust. Update on Foodie Beauty in Syria. Health concerns. Opposition. Girl, you in danger. You gonna get hurt. Listen. Conflict. You keep playing. Salah and Foodie Beauty and Salah in Syria. Contract in reverse. Even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our bond is stronger than any obstacle. I'll cross any boundary to reach you. Okay. Across distances. Distance by states, countries, continents, and oceans keeps you apart. Certain events are impossible to avoid and they drastically shape your future. Serendipity that brings you together despite physical difference. There goes that moon card in reverse again. Casanova. Keep a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable, easily distracted by new attractions and unable to stay loyal. Enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. Well. Foodie Beauty in Syria. Update. Okay. Forbidden fruit. Somebody touched a forbidden fruit. And this is a part of their special recipe. Playing with that brouhaha. And because of that, there will be dead peacocks. Death to something that once was beautiful. Foodie Beauty and Salah in Syria. Update. Freedom is in. Okay. Somebody's going to be single and free from their twin flame. Because there's communication on a cell phone. Okay. Foodie Beauty update in Syria. What's next for Foodie Beauty in Syria? The High Priestess. There is going to be a moment of listening to one's higher intuitive self and making a sound choice. Wow. Wow. But it's too late. Due to injustice and dishonesty and a failure to take responsibility, it's too late. Okay. It's going to be too late because of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because she's been neglectful of self, obsessed with status, smothering, and dependent. It feels very ominous, doesn't it? What's next? Well, the Lover's card is what's next. That's the first thing. One-sidedness, disharmony, disbalance. The next thing is the Queen of Pentacles upright. Nurturing oneself, acknowledging gratitude, and trying to have some sense of social consciousness. But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, scared to move on, stagnant, lacks maturity, faking happiness. With the Page of Cups, off to follow their dreams. Again, water sign energy. But something is getting ready to happen. Feel that but King of Swords, air sign energy. This authoritarian male energy who is logical and fatherly, who's a leader, has a surprise, is acknowledging that they are leaving home, bored, and seeking independence. And with the Eight of Swords in reverse, this leads to a dead-end road. This leads to feeling unproductive, finding a way out, taking back their control, and seeking freedom. King of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I usually don't talk afterwards, but I will say this. This is dangerous territory. Like, this is it's sad. It really is. It's sad. It feels like try to see if another card came off the table. It feels like, Foodie Beauty, you are running out of time. And time is spiritual, it's not mechanical. But the next new moon, going too fast, slow down, take your time. You are about to hit an obstacle that you are not going to recover from. Not this time. Y'all call me back.